So then I went down to Agrabah and I borrowed some of Aladdin's slippers and I thought they were amazing. Yeah, you just never know what you're gonna find at the bins. Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm a part-time clothing reseller on Poshmark and eBay, and today I have part 2 of my Goodwill bins haul from last week. So last week I did a video where I showed you guys a bag of clothes that I picked up from the Goodwill outlet. I paid 94 cents a pound. However, I forgot that I had 2 bags because I got a lot. So I'm going to go through the second bag. So I think that this bag was the better bag, in my opinion. I looked through it last night to refresh my memory because it's been about 2 weeks or so since I picked this stuff up. I've been going to the bins very regularly here in Columbia lately because they actually have clothes, finally, and they actually have really decent stuff. I'm pulling out lots of Lululemon and Lilly Pulitzer stuff. You know, I've been pulling out a lot of great brands that maybe the resale value isn't like super high, but they sell really quick. And to me, that's good enough, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the haul. So the first piece that I picked up is possibly like a cultural attire of some sort, but I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% educated in all of the cultures, but it does look very familiar. I used to live next door to a lady who wore a lot of, are they called garbs? It was like the long tunics with the wide leg pants, and they were always embellished and beautiful. I can't remember what the name of them are, but I think it's like some sort of like Indian attire, I believe. I think, I could be very wrong, but this is beautiful. I mean, look at the stitching, the little pearls, the coloring, everything is gorgeous. And honestly, my camera is not doing these colors justice. But it was beautiful, so I picked it up. All right, so the next piece was this Movent New York, which Movent stands for Modern Vintage. So if you find this tag, that is Modern Vintage. So on Poshmark, you will not, it won't come up as Movent. But this, I don't believe this is Anthropologie, but a lot of people on Poshmark have it listed under Anthropologie. I mean, it kind of looks like something that you would find at Anthropologie, but I don't think so. So anyway, this is a size large, which is a great size, and it is a jumpsuit. So it's this like linen blend. I'm not really sure what this pattern is. It's kind of like a ferns and leaves and jungly looking. It has pockets, and it is kind of wide-legged. It is cropped, and on the back it zips up, and it's got like this big keyhole back here. Very, very pretty, kind of a thick material. So I'm going to definitely go ahead and get that listed. I did see that it sold for multiple prices. I'm going to try to set my price a little bit higher because there are none in this size currently listed. So I might set it like 60, something like that. This piece is not going to have a high resale value, but it was new with tag. So this is Worthington, extra large, just a pretty, you know, like a, I guess, cowl neck, tropical looking, like spring looking shirt, right? It retailed for 22 bucks. So, and then it had a clearance sticker for $6.59. You know, I'll probably take that off. I don't know yet. But anyway, this is the Multi Harlow. Alrighty, the next piece. This one I have to literally sit and pick the little white fuzzies off of it, but the brand is Foxy Docks. It is a size small, and this dress retails for about $130. It was found on, I found on Revolve, I believe. I think it was Revolve. Hold on, let me, well, I was gonna button it, but I'm not going to. But anyway, so this is the dress. It's like a black, it's see-through in the middle, really pretty. Just a gorgeous little mini dress, or midi dress, I guess. It goes down to about the knees. Yeah, so I saw one like this that sold for $60, I think. I'll try, if I have time, I'll put comps in, but I might not. But anyway, so yeah, this is the dress, and it was like the first thing I picked up whenever I was at the bins that day. I just felt it. I was like, this doesn't feel like a cheap dress, and it really doesn't. Like, I mean, you could tell a cheap material from a non-cheap material, you know what I mean? Like, It just has a feel to it. It doesn't feel cheap. It kind of feels in between. You know, it's not like luxurious feeling, but it's not super cheap feeling. It just feels like a nice quality dress. Yeah. Anyway, next we have Lululemon. This is the, I think these are the Align. I don't know what they're called. I need to do a video on Lululemon. So these are size 2s. They are high-waisted, long black leggings. And I definitely need to take the sweater shaver to them. They do have a couple little, you know, white pillings underneath in the crotch area. I can usually get the sweater shaver. Amazing tool. And it'll literally take all of this out and it's smooth again. So if you don't have one of those in my Amazon store, it's amazing. I love that thing. I was thinking about getting a new one just because I think over time the blades do wear out. But so far, so good. But yeah, Lululemon, size 2. This was my favorite piece because it is vintage. I don't know what brand it is. I don't know what size it is. It does look like it's an extra large. Probably, it might be a men's. I know men have wore floral stuff back in the day. But it's a beautiful Western shirt. All right, and it's got the pearl snaps, but they're red. And then, of course, the floral print. It's so cute, right? I could probably wear it. But yeah, there's no tags anywhere in it, but I saw it and I was like, I'm not leaving this behind. This is amazing. Somebody will rock that. My next piece is a bra by Olga. This is a 42 Triple D, which is an E, by the way, if you didn't know. 3 Ds equal an E. I know this because I was a 42 Triple D. Yes. Alright, so Olga 42 Triple D 35002 is a style. It's just a underwire bra, and it has like some padding up under here, which is interesting. I don't know, I guess maybe to give you a little bit of lift, because boy, they sure don't. They don't stay the same. Don't care who you are. The next piece is a Target. It's Ava and Vive, and it is a size 20 one-piece bathing suit. I did try to grab as many bathing suits as I could because people are going to be buying bathing suits. So, and Target has cute bathing suits, and I don't think, I mean, I'll probably get 15 bucks for it if I'm lucky. Target stuff is not cheap. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I mean, I pay a good bit of money for stuff at Target. And I don't like going to Target because I always spend at least $200 whenever I go to a Target. When I go to Walmart, I spend about $50. And that's just a basic spending, not like going in there and be like, oh, I have lots of money to blow. No, just like going in and getting the things that I need. That's about normal. Target is overpriced in my opinion, but you know. These are Ann Taylor Loft. Ann Taylor Loft, these are the modern trousers, and I got these because right now flare jeans, wide leg jeans are really in, and these were that, right? They look like kind of like a wide leg flare. I thought they were cute. So hopefully I can get 15, 20 bucks for them. They were only 94 cents, you know? Well, maybe a little over, they're probably over a pound. Alrighty. Okay, so the next piece is Torrid. By the way, if you have not seen, my last episode that I did in my new series is up, and that was done on Torrid. I show you all the different brands, all the, you know, the years of the brands, what people are actually looking for right now for Torrid, and this isn't it. People are not looking for this right now. And the size, I covered sizes in that video as well, and size 5 was not in the top search sizes. So size 3 was like the #1 search size for Torrid, which I thought was interesting. But this is a size 5, and it is Torrid, and it is like a, I'm assuming this is fake leather, obviously. It says it is PU and backing, so pleather. It is just a silver pleather jacket. And it's kind of heavy. It's got like pockets with no money in them. It's got some kind of like sweater material or sweatshirt material on the inner part of the arms. But, you know, I was like, oh, well, that's a Torrid jacket. I'm not going to pass that up because that could be some money. I didn't comp these things, so fingers crossed I can get, you know, 25, well, maybe 30, 40 bucks for that. I don't know. We'll see. Was that everything from the bins? No, I actually have a couple pieces also that I got from the actual Goodwill, which I'll show you in a minute. I didn't realize they were mixed in together. So we get a 2-for-1. All right, this is Soma, size large. And it's just a navy blue dress with these pretty prints on it. Soma, you know I can get 10 bucks for that dress. I know. I remember somebody saying Soma was such a great brand to pick up, but not for dresses. I don't think they clarified that, because I picked up dresses and I was paying up for their dresses when I found them, and they were selling for basically what I paid for them. So I think it's like their pajamas are the ones that do really well. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, I'm gonna move these out of the way so I can finish these. All right, next is a swimsuit, which is like a swim dress by the brand called Swim 365. And it is I think this one is a 16. It's very light on here. Let me see. 16W. By the way, when you see women's clothing and it says 14W, 16W, 18W, 20W, the W means women's sizes. It does not mean wide. It does mean that those clothes are made a little more relaxed and looser, but that does not mean wide. That's kind of insulting. And I hear a lot of younger people say, oh, it's a 20 wide. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like stop that. Stop that. It's women's sizing. That's what it means. 20 women's sizing. Women's. I know people are like, what's the difference? It's still wide. I've said it before too. So anyway, it's like polka dotted, black polka dots. It looks blue in this camera. But yeah, that's all it is. It's got like the little polka dot bottoms. And I'm very careful whenever I buy bathing suits. I always check the crotch. You just have to, you know what I mean? Because yeah, I will definitely be taking all of the bathing suits that I buy, which I actually have a bunch of bags in the living room. I still have to do hauls on, which have tons of bikinis. But I always take and I wash them in a OxiClean type of thing. I spray the crotch of them with like a stain remover, even if there's no stains, just because of the bleaching properties that are in it. Yeah, so yeah, I don't want to buy no bathing suit that's got nastiness in it. Anyway, okay, so the next piece is like a gold Victoria's Secret label, which I'm assuming is vintage. And it's got shoulder pads. It's like a little robe, but it's a short robe, right? It's got the belt that's built onto it, but it's like a shirt. So I don't know. It is polyester, it's not silk. But it's cute. And it's in really good shape for its age. So I will be getting that up too. And then I have 2 more pieces that came from the bins. And then I'll show you the 3 or 4 pieces that came from the store next to the bins. So these are dry fit Nike. These are the performance athletic yoga pants. These ones are the wider leg. I remember when I first started reselling on Poshmark, I went to a yard sale and I got a pair of these and they sat forever. But since the wide legs are coming back in, maybe they'll sell. We'll see. All right, and then the last piece from the bins was this White House Black Market. So this is an extra large, which I thought would be a good size to get. But it's a camisole. And if you know anything about camisoles, they don't really have a high resale value. So maybe 10 bucks if I'm lucky. All right, so I went to the Goodwill retail side after I left the bins, and I picked up a few pieces. So these were $5.75. This is Rag and Bone jeans, size 29, which is a good size. These are the skinnies, but these are ripped, maybe too much. They are ripped, and the bottom is raw hem as well. So I don't know if that's normal. I think it is. I hope it is. We'll find out. Style, color, Commodore. I don't know. We'll see, but I thought these were cute. And to find them at the Goodwill, that's probably the 3rd pair of Rag & Bone jeans I've ever found in the Goodwill in the last 3-4 years, something. I don't know at this point how long I've been doing this, since 2018. So All right, next piece is Zara. I only picked this up because, first of all, it was a very red color, but I picked it up because of the cut. They're like a flare, wide leg looking pant. And I figured this would be really good. I bet somebody would scoop this up pretty quickly. Maybe not for a ton of money, but it'll go fast, and I know I can at least triple what I paid for it. So I did pay $4.75 for these, I believe. Unless they raise the price to $5.75, I really don't know. The material label has been removed, but I will find some like it online. But they're really cute. And then I picked up this. Now, I don't know if this is a good brand or not. I comped it and I was like, I mean, the pricing was pretty good. But I don't know if this is like one of the brands to pick up for swimsuits. This is the brand. It's Becca by Rebecca Virtue. Don't know much about it, but the comps were okay. And I got this for $3.75, I believe. This is it. A beautiful one-piece bathing suit. It's got really pretty print on it. This one is a size 1X. So this is a 16 to 18, I believe. Let me see. 16 to 18, 1X. It's just really pretty. So I need to get that washed and listed, definitely. Oh, and the last piece was this. So this is Ralph Lauren, but it's a beautiful tiered full maxi skirt. So pretty. I guess it's maxi. It might be midi on some people, but I thought it was pretty and I didn't want to leave it behind. So, all right guys, so that was everything that I picked up from the Goodwill outlet here in Columbia, South Carolina, as well as a few pieces from the Goodwill retail side. As I said, it was 94 cents a pound at the bins because I picked them up on 50% off day. Today is 50% off day also. And yesterday I went in to check and they had all new clothes. So I'm going to be going back today when I go pick up my prescription. And yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully I'll find some good stuff because I did pick up a couple things yesterday, which were really good. Also today I will be going and using TubeBuddy's random comment picker to find the brand that I will be covering on Friday's video. So if you have not commented on the last video I did for Torrid, go comment on that video, a brand and your Poshmark closet name, so I can give you a shout out if it chooses your comment. And yeah, I will have that video up Friday evening, Friday afternoon, something like that. So I'll get to work on that. I really love doing the research on these brands. So anyway, I will talk to you all in my next video on Friday. Have a great day, take care, and stay safe. Bye.